Steve Mackey has died at the age of 56, his heartbroken wife has announced. The bassist was part of the rock group Pulp, which he joined in 1989, which was best known for its hits such as Common People, Babies and Disco 2000. The band are due to reunite this year, but in October Steve announced he wouldn't be taking part in the reunion. Steve was also a music producer and worked with big names in the music industry including Florence and the Machine, co-writing songs on the band's critically acclaimed album Lungs. He also worked with The Kills, The Long Blondes, M. Ya and more. The sad news was confirmed by his wife, fashion journalist wife Katie Grand, with whom he shares son Marley with, as she posted a black and white photo of Steve smiling on his Instagram page. His cause of death has not been shared. The caption, which was entitled "A Message from Katie," read, "After 3 months in hospital, fighting with all his strength and determination, we are shocked and devastated to have said goodbye my brilliant, beautiful husband, Steve Mackey." Steve died today, a loss which has left myself, his son Marley, parents Kath and Paul, sister Michelle and many friends all heartbroken. Steve was the most talented man I knew, an exceptional musician, producer, photographer and filmmaker. As in life, he was adored by everyone whose paths he crossed in the multiple creative disciplines he conquered. I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to all the NHS staff who worked tirelessly for Steve. He will be missed beyond words. Steve's heartbroken wife also commented on the post, simply writing Steve alongside a red heart emoji. Meanwhile, Pulp posted a tribute to the talented music producer on their official Facebook page. With the statement, they shared a photo taken in 2012 of Steve dressed in a red shirt and shorts while walking through a mountain range, captured during their tour. The tribute from the rock group read, "Our beloved friend and bass player Steve Mackey passed away this morning. Our thoughts are with his family and loved ones." This photo of Steve dates from when Pulp were on tour in South America in 2012. "We had a day off and Steve suggested we go climbing in the Andes. So we did. And it was a completely magical experience. Far more magical than staring at the hotel room wall all day, which is probably what we'd have done otherwise." Steve made things happen. In his life and in the band. And we'd very much like to think that he's back in those mountains now, on the next stage of his adventure. Safe travels, Steve. We hope to catch up with you one day. All our love 20. Pulp's frontman Jarvis Cocker shared the same tribute on his own Instagram page to pay tribute. Meanwhile, messages of condolence and outpourings of love to Steve and his family were posted on social media. Marc Jacobs, who worked with bassist Steve as he provided music for the designer's fashion show in the past, penned, "Such a beautiful and brilliant man. I am lucky that I got to know and work with him. To Katie and Steve's family my deepest, heartfelt condolences and love. Rest in peace dear Steve." Actress Rowan Blanchard wrote a message to Steve's wife as she said, "Love you at Kegran, sending all of you deep love," followed by a red heart emoji. While fashion designer Alessandro Michele added, "Goodbye Steve," followed by a heart emoji. Steve's band Pulp are set to reunite later this year. The news was announced last year, but Steve later revealed he would not be joining the reunion tour. In a statement on his Instagram, he wrote, "Pulp is a very important part of my creative life. I'm exceptionally proud of the body of work we've created together." Jarvis and I remastered Pulp's entire Universal Records back catalogue together just over 2 years ago at Abbey Road Studios. "It was a huge pleasure to do that and review our songs and recordings together. There have been wide reports of a full reunion for UK concerts today. However, I've decided to continue the work I'm engaged in, music, filmmaking and photography projects, and will not be joining them for these UK shows just announced. Wishing Candy, Nick, Mark and Jarvis the very best with forthcoming performances in the UK, and also an enormous thanks to Pulp's amazing fan base, many of whom have sent me lovely messages today.